I don't stay here, Randy. I don't know whether this room here, as large as it is, can stand another dose of this energy between you and Diana. Anyway, I look forward to what you have to say.
Well, thank you very much. And quite honestly, I didn't know I was going to get this much exposure this morning. It'd probably be a good time for me to announce my candidacy to some elected office. I don't know what it's going to be, but and I really didn't think about doing that. But probably would have been a good time to do that. Hey folks, what I wanted to say, first of all, it is a pleasure and a great honor for me to have my name in the same sentence, much less on the same plaque as the late great Bob Harris. Bob Harris was very dedicated to his country, he was dedicated to this community, and he was dedicated to this chamber. So it's an honor to receive that award, and it's also an honor to be selected by Tom Busby. Tom Busby has been a super chairman of the board, and it has been a great pleasure and an honor to serve on his board. And you really, we all owe Tom a tremendous amount of thank you for the effort and the time that he put into this past year. So Tom, it's a great honor for you to select our company. A little bit about our company that I need to say. You know, you kind of got the idea, when does this guy have time to sell cars or do that sort of thing? Well, that's true, because I need to recognize the fact that our company has actually been in the Lebanon Valley serving the community for 90 years. And first of all, I'd like to thank a couple of different people for that. First of all, I want you all to know that I'm very happily married. In fact, in a few months, I'm going to be celebrating 35 years of marriage. But I have the pleasure of being in a true family-owned and operated business. I have two of my sons in management of the company. I have two son-in-laws. I have a nephew. So we are a family-owned business, and it is just an invaluable blessing to me to be interacting with our family constantly. My wife and I were fortunate to have 6 children. They're all married. We, at this point, so far, have 12 grandchildren. They are all within 3 miles of each other. And what a wonderful thing. So the Lebanon Valley is very meaningful to us, not just as a company, but as a family. And what I wanted to say is that I'll bet I know what some of you are doing right now when you get back to your office the day that your dues arrive for the Chamber of Commerce. Because I was doing it for years. Every time I get it, I'd look at it and I'd say, what am I really getting for my money? Is this really worth it, you know? And it kind of was a peripheral member of the Chamber, okay? Well, a couple of years ago, I decided, you know what, I'm looking at this entirely wrong. We have had a prosperous business for 90 years in Lebanon Valley, nowhere else, right here in the Lebanon Valley. It has been good to our company, good to our family, and I should look at this entirely differently. It should be the question, what can I do for the Chamber, and what can our company do for the Chamber, and what can we do for the community? So I would challenge all of you, I would challenge those business people that are not here today, that are members, and especially those members of our community, business community, that are not members of the Chamber, with a little statement and question that I'm taking away from a well-worn political statement. And that is, ask not what your Chamber and community can do for you, but ask, what can you and your company do for this Chamber and for this community? Thank you very much for this award, Tom, and I certainly want to hope that God blesses each one of you here this morning. First of all, real brief, did you notice gas is at $3 a gallon? Another $1 a gallon, man, we're going to really be busy. I'd like to, we're going to draw the name, somebody in here, I hope you all have your cards in here, you should if you came today. And I have a general announcement to make about the scooter. The scooter that we introduced at the beginning of the year was a Vespa. These are Italian-made motor scooters, fine quality machine. We announced that we were going to give away a GTS 250 Super. And that's one of the best Vespa models, but I have an announcement to make. We're going to enhance it a little bit. This isn't a 250 GTS, this is a 300 GTS. Because they introduced it, it goes faster. And it goes a lot faster than Willie went, by the way. But we're going to make another offer. I don't know how many women I'm obligated to out here in the crowd that wanted a pink scooter. And I had people said they want red, and they want blue, and they want black, and they want silver. So we're going to make it real easy. Scooter Man, would you come up here to the podium? Whoever wins this award can go in, and you see Paul. He'll give you a tour of all the motor scooters we have, and we have a lot of them. You can pick any Vespa scooter you want, any color, any model, okay? So that's going to be the prize. Any Vespa motor scooter that we have in stock, okay? Let's turn this around a little bit. Hey, by the way, I forgot I wanted to mention this. I learned a couple things, too, that's going to happen. Number one, I found out how good of a delegator Willie Erb is. I think he gave me the assignment to help get 100 members. And also, in the next 12 months, I'm going to figure out how I'm going to put a coat and tie on for next year, too. You left me down, Willie. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Half the fun is getting the prize ball open, so there you go. Do we have a drum roll somewhere in the back? Well, let's hear it for Rick Coyle from Maribel's.